Is it finally time to get the new dream home? If so, here's how to win, share commission, and stay safe when buying the family dream home. After all, these are the most important people in the world. And to do that, you need a certified master negotiator who also provides a HomeBuyer CashBack, making the move easy on the family right from the start.
Let me introduce Terry Hunter to you. He'll be your Certified Master Negotiator. He'll also be your guide and counselor. Not a salesman type, ready to pounce on any home that pays him a commission. He's a broker who won't fob you off to a junior newbie agent. He'll personally represent you, then negotiate to win against the junior newbies representing competing buyers. Because if your offer doesn't win, nothing else matters. And when you do win, you'll get $5,000 to $25,000 in cash from Terry, enough to pay all your closing costs with money left over for you. Here's Terry.
Thanks, Kathy. When you buy a single-family home through me, you get around $10,000 or more in cash that's tax-free to pay all your closing costs with lots of money left over for you. I call this my HomeBuyer CashBack, weirdly enough, right? It's both a discount and it's also cash, so you don't have to pull money out of your bank account to pay your closing costs. All of your money goes into your equity. And it's all part of my Winning by Negotiation program. There's some confusion, though, about how the cashback works and where the money comes from. So let's clear that up right now. Here's a quick explanation of how the HomeBuyer CashBack works. Seller pays 5% times $800,000 is $40,000 commission. She gives half of that to the seller broker, which the seller broker keeps and pays their agents or whatever. But half of it comes to me as the buyer agent. But I don't keep the whole $20,000. See, that's the difference. I keep $10,000 and I give you $10,000, and that's where your HomeBuyer CashBack comes from. Plenty of money to pay your costs with money left over. Now that you know the mechanics, you still may wonder, why would I give you thousands in cash instead of keeping it all myself like virtually every other broker does? The answer is that the commissions are way too high. They were 5% when the average home was $100,000. They're still 5 to 6%, but now the average home price is over $700,000. That means the commissions have gone up and up and up to where they're 7 times what they were, even though the internet and electronic signatures has cut the time to only about 10 hours to find and to nail down the right home for you. So that's why I share the commission 50-50 with you. I think that the roughly $20,000 average commission on the average single-family home is just way too much for a 10-hour job. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I figured. So I share the commission 50-50 with you, and I can do this for another reason. It's because I represent you personally rather than fobbing you off to some junior newbie who would then have to get paid by me. I can give you the cash I save instead of wasting it on a junior newbie who likely can't win for you anyway. This also means that you will have a certified master negotiator personally negotiating for you, so you win 2 ways. Number 1, you get the cash, and number 2, you get the best negotiator. Here's a high-level overview of the 7 steps in my Winning by Negotiation program that wins for you, shares the commission 50-50 with you, and then keeps you safe. Here are the 7 steps to win, share the commission, and stay safe when buying a home. Number 1 is in the win category. Get an independent master negotiator who fully discharges his fiduciary duties to you. In the share category, you should always get a buyer cashback of $5,000 to $25,000 or more, because less is a ripoff. To be safe, never choose a big company agent because they all work for their sellers. If they work for you too, bad idea, then they're dual agents and not independent. Dual agents can't negotiate for either boss against the other boss, and that's by law. And dual agency is a lawsuit magnet because nobody gets the negotiator that they expected. Never choose a neighborhood expert either. A low price is bad news for them. And those are the 7 steps. Since I personally negotiate for every buyer, obviously I can only serve a limited number of buyers at a time. However, you can cut to the head of the line by calling 949-278-1595 or by going to 3minutecall.com. That's the number 3minutecall.com to schedule a brief chat directly on my calendar. If we both agree that we're a good match and our schedules work together, we're good to go. Meanwhile, click the button to find out the 5 smart buyer secrets.